My name is Brittany and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is never too late to do so. Also, if you would like to be in the know of every time I upload a new YouTube video, just go ahead and click that notification bell. So today I'll be doing a first year teacher Q&A video. I am a first year teacher and I feel like this year has basically come to an end, or you might as well say this year is over. Like my first year of teaching is basically over. So this video is not just like a Q&A. I feel like it's also a self-reflection on my first year as a teacher. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first question that I have is there anything that you wish you known as a first year teacher? Yes. And that is leave work at work. I was really bad with this when I first started teaching. For the first 3 to 4 months, I was always bringing work home every day and every weekend. I have like this big roller cart thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I got it from Office Depot, and you couldn't tell me anything. I thought I was something serious bringing that work home on weekends, but that was not cute, y'all. You experience extreme teacher burnout if you're bringing work home like every day and every weekend. No ma'am, no sir, please do not do that. I had to realize that that work was going to be there tomorrow. Your work does not have legs. It's not going to get up and leave you. You can complete it tomorrow. And if you don't get it done tomorrow, it is okay. So yes, leave work at work. The next question reads, what's the best advice you've been given about teaching? So, actually the first best advice I've been given about teaching comes from my mother. She's a teacher, and before I even started teaching, she always told me you need to document everything, okay? Document everything. When you talk to a parent, when you message a parent, document everything. And I'm not saying that because I think everybody's out to get me or everyone's out to get you, but certain situations may occur, and if you have documentation, you're good to go. Let me give you an example. So during open house, I give my parents forms to fill out. And one form that I give them to fill out is the way their child will be going home on the first day of school. After they write that down, they have to sign it. Give me their signature confirming that this is how they want their child to go home on the first day of school. Well, the first day of school came. I sent that child home just like the parent asked me to and has signed off on. But the parent said, I didn't tell you to send my child home that way. All I had to do was just pull out my documentation, show the parent that this is your signature right here. Once she saw that, she apologized. We were good to go, okay? But that situation may not have turned out that way if I did not provide my documentation. So document everything. The second thing is be flexible, okay? Be flexible. During my graduation, or I think it was like the pinning ceremony, this was the speech that someone gave, which was simple. Be flexible. In teaching, education is constantly changing, okay? Your lesson plans are not going to go how you planned them. Your schedule is not going to go how you planned them. But if you're able to, be flexible and change up a few things with how the day's going, then you're on the right track. The next question asks, in your opinion, what's the best part of teaching? So for me personally, the best part of teaching is when my students actually grasp a concept and it clicks just like that, okay? Because that shows that my hard work at teaching has been paying off, because I be teaching my behind off of y'all, okay? And it shows that my students' hard work at learning and paying attention and studying has paid off. And it truly just makes both of us smile. We get excited because that's like the #1 goal for us, is basically to teach and to hopefully have our students understand a concept, right? And to build those relationships. But when they get the concept, that's like the icing on top of the cake for me. The next question, it says, what's the hardest part of teaching? So the hardest part of teaching would be wearing multiple hats. And what I mean by that is if you're a teacher, you're not just a teacher. You're a teacher, you're a counselor, you're a mother, you're the cafeteria, you're the hairdresser. A teacher wears multiple hats. You have multiple roles that you play within these students' lives on a daily basis. And in order to get through the day, you have to wear these multiple hats. You have to play these certain roles in order to get through the day. And I absolutely love it. However, it's not the easiest thing. It is very difficult. But it's like I said, it's my passion, so I just do it to the best of my ability, but it is very difficult. The next question, it says, how do you take care of yourself so you don't burn out? And this was an awesome question because as a first year teacher, you will always hear, don't burn out. Your first year will make or break you, right? And so I felt like this year has definitely made me for the good, right? I've been through so much this year, but I feel like it has made me a better educator. But a way that you can make sure that you don't burn out is leave work on time and leave work at work. That goes back to the first question, like what I wish I would have known. You can do it tomorrow, okay? Or do it the next day. Also, leave work on time. I promise you that building is still going to be there. That building is going to be there the next day, okay? Unless some like natural disaster or whatever. But that building is not going anywhere. The building is still going to be there the next day. And also you need to indulge in some self-care. I like to get my nails done, my toes done. I like to go to the gym. I like to take a nice bubble bath, drink a nice cup of wine, indulge in the things that make you happy. Because as teachers, I feel like we forget about our needs and put other people's needs right before us. But we cannot pour from an empty cup. We cannot keep giving and giving and giving if we're not taking care of ourselves, okay? The next question reads, what is your approach to classroom management? And I would have to say I have a lot of classroom management strategies, but in order for my classroom management strategies to work, I have to build relationships with my students. Like, that's the number one thing. On the first day of school, you need to be working on building those relationships with them. And that just comes about with, having conversations with them, just hearing out what they like to do during their free time. And once you have those relationships built with your students, then it makes, implementing your classroom management strategies so much easier. And the last question says, why do you teach? And I actually answered this question in great detail in my last YouTube video, so I'm going to put it above, and I'm also going to link it down below in the description box for you all. But just to sum up some things, I love to teach, or why do I teach? I teach because I feel as though it's my passion, and I feel as though it's my calling, and I just absolutely love it. I'm being a good, faithful servant of the Lord, okay? So that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I really hope you all enjoyed it. But before you all go, don't forget to do 3 things, and that's comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.